Hello there. How are we doing this evening? I just thought I would do a little fireside chat. How's everyone doing this evening? Theme do. Noel, what's happening? It's a nice night out here this evening. I don't know how it is around you guys, but it's it's not as cool as I thought it was going to be, but it's not hot either. So hello Noel, hello Theme do, hello Sven Larson, hello Adam. How you doing? How are we doing tonight, guys? My fire is a burning. Woo! It's about 8:41, and I'm just relaxing. I don't have much to do at all. I would say I made some zucchini soup tonight, and watered the garden. And that's really it. Didn't do much. Hey, Mustang Mike, how are you? Give me 1 minute, guys. I got to go inside for a second. I'm going to leave you on here. Guys, I can't see the chat. Hold on a second. What the hell is going on here? What in the world is going on here? Lenny is taking a nap. He did not want to come out with me. What can I say? Hello, Emmanuel. How are you? All welcome. All welcome. Noel has the bourbon out. I don't have any bourbon right now. I might get some in a bit. But right now, I'm just eating an apple. About 60 degrees, Sven says, huh? Okay. You want to dive into the pool right now? It's that hot, huh? It was hot today, but it cooled off a little bit. It's not as cool as I like it to be, but it cooled off a bit, and I am just taking advantage of it with a little fire. I think it's going to get hot again this coming week, so it's going to be too hot for a fire. Hi, Surviving. How are you? Excuse me, I'm just eating my apple. Yeah, I don't know how you live in Florida, Noel. I'd kill myself. 80 degrees at almost 9 o'clock. Come on. Surviving, I missed your show with Fern this afternoon. I was moving my daughter back into her house for college, but I will go back and check it out. What is everybody else doing this evening? 89. Holy moly. At this time of day? Almost 8 o'clock at night there, I guess, right? You're an hour behind us? Thank you, the human Googles. 7,500 apple varieties. I'm actually surprised. Hey, Bobo. Yeah, you don't smell it yet. It's coming. It's right. It's sitting right next to me. It's not in the pipe yet. Yeah, everything's moved, surviving, but she's not in. She came back with me and my wife. So she's not moving in until the 20th or something like that. So we wanted to get a head start and get everything into the house that we had to. So we'd be waiting for her. All right, that's enough with the apple. All right. Hey, Gianni, how are you? How we doing? What are you up to? I am about to light my pipe. A friend of mine, well, actually, a friend of my son's, came over with this bag of tobacco the other day because his father did not like it, but it smells good to me. It's like I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's too dark, but it's a one of these big bags of tobacco. So I don't know if that's why he didn't like it. I don't know, but it smells good to me, and at least it's fresh. So we're gonna try some tonight. See what it's like. Hello, Gerard. Gerard, how are you? We're just relaxing here, watching the fire a little bit. It must be cool near you, Gerard, by this time, right? It starts to get into the 40s at night, I would think, around you. Because I remember when I was a kid, and we used to go up upstate New York in the summer. I loved the evenings at night because we used to wear like sweatshirts at night. It was awesome after being hot all day. It was great how well it cooled off. So 200 miles garage sale. Woo! Wow. That's something. That's something to be seen. I never heard of that before. I'm feeling this lighter is not going to work. Oh, it's working. Excuse me. I'm trying to get this lit. There we go. You guys probably can't hear this, but there's a screech owl right here, somewhere around here. I don't see him, obviously, but I do see him. I do hear him. Cool little guys. There's an awful lot of traffic on the road near my house. And I don't understand why. It's usually not like this. I don't know where all these people are driving to at this time. Bobo, how many times do you pack the pipe? Do you go one soft, then pack, soft, and pack? No, I just jam it all in and pack. I'm not that sophisticated. Hey, Bill C., how are you? Angelique, nice to see you. Not bad. This tobacco's not bad. I mean, I prefer the vanilla taste, but this doesn't. This does not have that. Um, but it's not bad. I tell you, at least it's fresh. It's soft. It's not dried out. Dried out tobacco in a pipe is just awful. I think I'll put the light on the pool on, so get a little bit more light out here. Show you. Hold on a second. I'll show you. Here we go. There is the light in the pool. So it provides a little bit more light out here. I don't have the overhead lights on because that's too much light. So, hey, Martha Flower, how are you? All right, back to the fire. I just put another log on. Patty, how are you? Johnny says it looks like a spaceship. Well, you can rest assured it's not a spaceship. And if Osada's around, tell him because he's always worried about a spaceship coming to Earth. Yeah, no skinny dipping at all. Never mind with the lights on. Surviving. No one wants to see me skinny dip. That's awful. That is an awful sight. I don't know if anyone else has pools, but the thing that gets annoying at this type of year when it comes to an in-ground pool, at least where I am, when it gets cool, it starts to get cool, a little cool at night. You get a lot of evaporation in the pool because the pool temperature turns out to be warmer than the air, and then you start to get the evaporation. And in fact, if you get up early in the morning, you can actually see it coming off of the pool, and it looks kind of like a giant steam bath. And because of that, you always have to put more water in. It's quite annoying. When you add salt to a campfire, it burns with a bright white flame. Interesting. I don't have any salt on me, so I can't do that. Plus, I like the white. I like the yellow and reddish flame. Mikio, this is the ghost of your future, which is the trunk. Yeah, Patty, I think Osada. I think you're right. Osada wants those aliens to come down. Women are known for skinny dipping. Emmanuel. Okay. There he is. The spaceship captain has arrived. Pog woman? What is a pog woman? What is that? Pog? I don't know what that is. Is that a Native American tribe? A pog? I'm lost. You're reading Survivor's reading a story about aliens, huh? About declassification of aliens. About pushing to declassify it. Okay. Interesting. I think Osada's probably the author of that. Hey Nick, how are you? Just ran across the fire in spirit. Oh, okay. The s'mores recipe first appeared in the 1927 Girl Scout Handbook. The name is shortened version of some more. How about that? Thank you, Adam. I don't know, Gianni. I think I'm there. I think I don't believe there's anything else in the universe. Oh, Bobo. Okay. I won't repeat that. Anytime Adam gives us a Google fact, I'm going to read his fact like I'm an announcer from a 1970s show, a 1970s game show, announcing the prize. I don't know, Shana, because I don't believe it. I don't believe there is. Period. I don't believe it. I don't care how many million are here. And if there were, why would they want to come here? It's stupid. It's a stupid thought. Hey, Gina. The evolution of language is a whole other subject, Gianni. Each generation has to come up with their own language for things. And I think it happens more so and more quickly now because of social media. What's everybody doing this evening besides listening to me? Got to be something more interesting than that. On fleek, yeah. I hate that thing. I can't stand that thing. Fleek. That's a stick saying. I don't see any ghosts in the fire in the McHugh. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm making some ghosts with my pipe smoke right now, though. No, I don't think so, Gianni. I think it's anybody finds it weird. Adam's been out all day. Excellent. Good. Good for you. It's impossible to have ghosts without aliens. I no, I don't think so. I think they're two very different things. I think you could certainly have one without the other. You can't have God if you have ghosts. And I mean, I'm sorry, you cannot have God if you don't have ghosts. So those people that believe in ghosts that don't believe in God are ridiculous. But you could believe in ghosts and not believe in aliens, and vice versa. That's right. No, no roll, McHugh. First of all, McHugh, get rid of those nasty, stinky, smelly cigars and elevate your game to a pipe. Thank you. End of story. Well, you know what, Gianni? You ever see Ghosts of Mars? It is a John Carpenter flick, and it's just that Ghosts on Mars. Ghosts of a lost civilization that once lived on Mars. Check it out if you haven't. Yeah, I don't know, Martha. I'm sick of hearing about Stiggs's dumb date nights. No one cares. Me and Thindo, Todd, Father, and Osada are done with the date night nonsense. You can't do anything on Sundays. Oh, you have to go out on Saturday with all his proclamations. We're not really interested in that. Bobo, you go to a pipe and you will mark my words, you will enjoy it more than you will a smelly, stinky cigar. I have them. I have cigars, yes. And I do smoke them once in a while, but the pipe is far superior to the cigar. No weed, tobacco. Tobacco, as the Southerners say, some tobacco. It's too much work. Boy, you're lazy, Bobo. Oh, quit your belly aching, Gianni. Oh, my tongue burns. You're not smoking it right if your tongue burns. Yeah, I think you're right, surviving. I think that's what it means. Cool or hip, you know, something like that. And I know desire to be cool nor hip, so I know use of the word. 3 a day. Are you nuts, Bobo? You gotta be crazy. I tell you though, Johnny, the one thing I have to agree with you on the pipe that could be a problem is that holding the pipe, it gets hot. It's hold on, what's going on here? It gets hot. You keep smoking on it, you keep puffing on it, it gets hot, and you could feel it holding it. 3 a day. Gianni, what are you doing, dude? Come on. What are you, Columbo? You always have a cigar in your hand? Okay, somebody put McHugh in the trunk for please. Where's Steen doing when I need him? Just chilling. How are you? Gianni, you must be going broke, spending all that money on cigars. You must be rich like McHugh. He only smokes $200 cigars. See, Joe, you're back. Thank God. McHugh's getting out of hand. Keep an eye on him. Yes, Columbo. Exactly, Patty. Right. They think they're Columbo. Bobo and Gianni think they're Lieutenant Columbo. Oh, that's good to hear, surviving. I'm definitely going to go back and check it out. Everybody else should check it out too. If you haven't in this chat, check it out. Fern was on Survivance this afternoon. So go back and check it out. I'm sure it was a good conversation. All right, hold on. Adam just put a comment in. Hold on. The expression close, but no cigar, close but no cigar, comes from the days when cigars were prizes at carnival games. Thank you, Adam Crevoisier. I don't know. Who was it that said the pipe was a 10-minute smoke? I've been smoking this more than 10 minutes already. So I don't know. Some false information there. Three new outfits a week. What do you have? A trophy wife over there, Bobo? What's going on? 3 new outfits a week. Yeah, yeah, Johnny. Yep. At least you're honest. A ALV, you're not sucking properly. Well, Don, you know all about sucking, so I guess I'd have to defer to you. Nick M, you're not a moderator here. How come you're not a moderator? We gotta fix that. Speaking of Columbo, and that's why it was on my mind, is I found this channel on my cable system. I'm one of the few people that still has cable, with all the thousands of channels. That I found a channel. It's called Universal Crime, and it plays Columbo movies 24 hours a day. So I've been watching that. That's become my default. Whenever there's something on, not something on that I want to watch, I go to the Columbo channel. because I can watch those. I can watch those over and over again. All right, Johnny, where do you get the Cubans from? Share your secret. Where do you get them from? If they're real Cubans, I would say. If they're real Cubans, share where you get them from. Peter Falk and one eye. Yes, absolutely. One glass eye. Switzerland. Ah, I see what's going on. Some nefarious stuff going on there. Bank account and such. All right, Gianni. I'm gonna make sure there's nobody watching this channel right now. Mm. Montefortuna. Montefortuna. Tuna. Montefortuna.com. Interesting. Universal Crime or Crime Universal, something like that. It's called. It's really, really high on the. It's like 4,000 something. It's a real high number. So surviving that because you're a woman, you can't smoke. Why can't you smoke? Why can't women smoke pipes? I don't understand. Why not? Who said that women can't smoke pipes? Had his right eye surgically removed at the age of 3 due to cancerous tumor. Okay, interesting. No, it's right. You didn't say them, but you said there are options. There are options available. Like what? I'm just wondering why can't you? Why women smoke pipes? Like, what's manly about pipes? So I'm just wondering. Molina from WWF Gold Dust. Hmm. I don't know. The channel Sundance. Yeah. Well, this is, and I think they do that sometimes. This is odd. This is like a channel that's all it plays on the Comcast cable system in New Jersey. If you go on the really high numbers, like 4,000s, you'll find channels that are dedicated to one show. There's a Little House on the Prairie channel. Like there's stuff like that, like from the 70s. They're like there's a Saturday Night Live channel. There's a whole bunch of them that are specific to a unique program of yesteryear, I guess. So anyway, that's what I found, just by happenstance, and I've been watching it. I always liked Columbo, and it reminds me of my parents. My parents always used to watch that, so I used to watch it with them. So I like watching it. We fall asleep every night to Columbo. No, I can't tell you how many times I fall asleep to it because I get so relaxed in watching it and following it that I just fall asleep. It could be in the middle of the day and I'll fall asleep watching Columbo. Patty, there might even be a Beverly Hills channel, Beverly Hillbillies channel. Murder She Wrote. Yeah, my mom used to watch it all the time. No, all the time she used to watch that. And my grandmother too. My grandmother used to watch it too. Petticoat Junction. Petticoat Junction was an offshoot, right? A spin-off of Green Acres, I think. So Adam, you saw Peter Falk and Cindy Lauper do a scene in the movie Vibes? I don't think I know that movie, Vibes. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Jamie Lee Curtis involved in a new Murder She Wrote series. Huh. I'd watch that. Hey, Coach Rain, how are you, my friend? Paulie Donuts is in the house. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. It's interesting. I went to the movies last Tuesday for the first time in quite a long time. I went with my son. We went for a Tuesday evening movie because they were half price. The Tuesday at our local movie theater here, they're half price. And the movie theater is one of these places where you have reclining chairs and they come and they serve you food and stuff because I guess that's the nature of movie theaters these days. I don't know. You just don't have regular movie theaters anymore. But you go and you order your popcorn and your drinks or whatever, and then you go sit in your seats. You have assigned seats and you watch the movie in your lounge. It's kind of like in your living room, but it's a giant movie screen. So it's kind of fun to do that. We went to go see The Naked Gun, which is a remake of The Naked Gun, the original Naked Gun. I mean, it's not a remake; it's a sequel to the original Naked Gun with Liam Neeson in this one. He plays the main character, and he plays the son of um, the original guy. The original guy. The heck was his name? I can't remember his name. It escapes me. Who was the guy in the Naked Gun? The I can't think of his name. Well, Frank Drebin is the character. Who played him? What was the Leslie Nielsen? Yes, Leslie Nielsen. Right, and Liam Neeson plays his son in this new one. And I'll tell you, I didn't think he could pull it off because Liam doesn't sound like he never struck me as a comedic actor, but he pulls it off in a dry humor sort of way. He pulls it off. I actually enjoyed it. Obviously the whole movie is much like the original in the sense that it's all slap. It's all shtick. The whole movie. There's nothing serious in it. So if you like that type of stuff, it's worth seeing. And it's a throwback to the airplane movies, the Police Squad that was on TV, those type of things. Yeah, Airplane is in the same vein. There is no OJ role, but this is funny, Noel. There's at the beginning of it, they have a picture. They have pictures of Leslie Nielsen on the wall, and and the guy goes up, and Liam goes up and sees, oh, my dad, and it's like, has a moment of silence for his dad, and then you see the picture of OJ, and then you see there's like a black cop that says, looks at the looks at the OJ sign and goes, shakes his head and runs and goes away. So they spoof OJ in this a little, real quick. It was a real quick spoof of OJ. Have a good night, surviving. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. It's 9:27 already. Woo. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit, Adam. Remember that. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. You know what, Mustang? I didn't even know there was a Naked Gun 3. I remember 1 and 2. I didn't know there was a third one. I'll have to go look at that. Exactly, Adam. And don't call me Shirley. Caddyshack, the sequels of Caddyshack were horrendous, by the way. Horrendous.